Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to be doing all the books that I bought in the month of April. So we're just gonna, without further ado, get started. This is the second time I'm attempting to film this video because I went through and did not tell you anything about the books. I just said this is the book I bought, this is the title, and then that's it. There are 3 or 4 books that are not here yet, that they're coming to me either later this afternoon or on the 30th, so those will not be in this video, so I'm just going to put pictures of them here. So we're going to go through those first. So first of all, coming today is the 9th and final book in the Zodiac Academy series. This series has been drawn out too long, in my opinion, but I love these characters and I'm going to read it. And then I got the indie published version of Fake It Till You Break It. This is a reread for me. I've read it on Kindle twice, and this is going to be a read and annotate because I love this book so much. Megan Brandy has like become one of my auto-buy favorite authors. And then also coming today is Den of Vipers. Listen, I know I've read it before, I know, but I want to see if I enjoy it like I did when I read it the first time. It is a reverse harem. It is, it's mafia men, it's dark, and I'm gonna see if I enjoy it. The first time I sped through it, I don't really remember much about it, so we'll see. Also, Fake It Till You Break It is a fake dating trope romance. So, alright. Oh, also, King of Sloth, which is the 4th book in Anna Huang's Kings of Sin series, is coming to me Tuesday. I don't know much about it. I've only read the first one, but I'm going to, once this one comes, I will own all of them, even though I've only read the first one. And then also Powerful, which is the little novella in the Powerless series, is coming to me on Tuesday, which I'm very excited about. That is Adina's story. So now let's get into the physical books, which I have. I don't even know if this is all of them. No, it's not, because there's one staring at me right here. Okay, let's start with this one. Funny story. I'm so freaking excited to read this. First of all, how cute. Focus on this. Focus on the spine. Don't focus on me. Focus on the spine. Don't focus on me. Focus on the spine. Don't focus on me. How cute. How cute is that? Okay, so I am so freaking excited. So this is about Daphne and Miles. Daphne and Miles. So they end up, Daphne's fiance leaves her. So Daphne's fiance leaves her. She ends up stranded in beautiful Waiting Bay, Michigan, without friends or family, but with a dream job as a children's librarian. And then, so basically her fiance leaves her for his ex. And then, why are you not focused on me? Okay, so basically her fiance leaves her for his ex, and she ends up becoming roommates with that person's ex. So, and it's a love story between them. I'm so excited for this. It's already on my TBR cart for May. I have not filmed my May TBR, but I'm going to film it right after this. And I'm reading it in May. I am reading it in May. Alright, then we have My Dark Romeo. I got this off Pango. I know nothing about it. All I know is that I enjoy LJ Shin. Like, things that I've read by her before I've enjoyed. So this is a dark romance. Basically it says, it was supposed to be a harmless kiss at a lavish debutante ball. But unlike his namesake, my Romeo isn't driven by love, he's fueled by revenge. To him, I'm a chess piece, leverage, his rival's betrothed. To me, he is a man deserving of poison, a dark prince I refuse to marry. He thinks I'll accept my fate. Well, I plan to rewrite it. But in my story, Juliet doesn't die, but Romeo, he perishes. That sounds so good. That sounds so good. So, did I buy this so I could read it just so I could buy the second cover because it's beautiful? Maybe. But, you know, I was feeling froggy, so I jumped. So, and then you saw this in my Ultimate Book video, but I bought the first book in the Plated Prisoner series. This is basically like a King Midas reimagining. But the books, I had the first 2 of the indie published, but they are coming out as, and look, they even have pretty like, anyway, they are coming out as traditionally published by Bloom. So I have this one, and then I ordered the second one, but the second one's not going to be here till like between May 2nd through 9th, at least that's what Amazon says. So will I read this in May? I don't know. This is on my 24 and 2024, so we'll see. So one of my most anticipated reads of the year, y'all. I bought this edition and the US edition. I am going to read and annotate the UK edition first, and then I will annotate the US edition when I do it on my reread. I am so freaking excited for this book. This is on my May TBR, and it's probably going to be one of the first ones that I read. If you don't know, this is Claire and Gibbs's book. This is book 5 of the Boys of Tommen series. 5-star series. Every book in that series has been a 5-star for me. Then we have the reappearance of Rachel Price. This is Holly Jackson, her new release. So basically this is about 18-year-old Belle, and she's lived her whole life in the shadow of her mom's mysterious disappearance. 16 years ago, Rachel Price vanished, and young Belle was the only witness, but she has no memory of it. Rachel is gone, long presumed dead, and Belle wishes everyone would just move on. But the case is dragged up from the past. They agree to a true crime documentary, and then Rachel Price reappears. So I'm excited. I'm excited to read this and find out what happened and why she came back. And then because I want to watch the movie, I bought The Idea of You. I bought the movie cover, but I don't like the original cover. I think it's ugly, so lesser of two evils. So basically this is about Celine, and she's 39, and she takes her daughter to meet her favorite boy band, and they, I think it's the lead singer and her end up in a romance. Well, she makes a connection with one of the members, August, more than a decade her junior. So this is a reverse age gap. So she is 39 and he is probably my age, which it says more than a decade, so that would make him younger than 29. So I'm excited about this. I'm excited. This might be on my May TBR. It just might be. And then, in a video that has not come out yet that I'm currently filming, which is Spend the Weekend with Me, I had to go to my monthly meeting, and there is Barnes & Noble nearby, so of course I had to go in there. I got Lee Bardugo's new release. The Familiar. So basically, I don't really know much about this book. I know that it is set in Madrid, and our main character's name is Lucia. Anyway, she uses scraps of magic to get through her days, and this is what begins as simple amusement for the nobility takes a perilous turn when she garners a notice of Antonio Perez, the disgraced secretary to Spain's king. So I don't know if this is going to have like romance, which I'm hoping, but yeah. Do I have Hellbent and Ninth House? Yes, I do. Have I read them yet? No, I have not. But the only thing I have read by her is the Shadow and Bone trilogy. That's the only thing that I've read by her. So do I know if I'm gonna like it? Don't know, but we'll see. All right. The next thing that I got this month, I bought all of these from Pango, is the first, second, and fourth book in the Bridgerton series. Book 3 is on its way to me. I have ordered it from Pango. I don't know when it will be here, but it will be here. And so I have already read the first one. This, I'm not going to say much about it because I did a whole like spoiler reading vlog that's going to come out. I want to do that with each of these books because the new season is coming out and I'm so freaking excited. When I finished reading this book, I immediately rewatched the first season. And that's what plays in the background as I'm working during the day. Because I love this series so much. This is Daphne and Simon's story. If you've seen the show, you know. There will be a reading vlog coming out about this, so I'm not going to say much about that. But then we have Anthony's story, and then the one that I am most excited about is Penelope and Colin's story. I have been watching like little like TikToks of like them doing like the press tour and all that, and I'm excited. Most of my books in this pile came from Pango, which I'm very excited about. Another book that you've already seen in my Ultimate Bookish video is Vicious by L.J. Shin. I have already read this, and I liked it. I gave it 4 stars. So I'll talk more about it in my monthly wrap-up, but Vicious. This is a enemies to lovers kind of boss employee because she works for him. Her parents worked for his parents when they were in high school, and then this takes place 10 years later, and she ends up working for him because she needs a job, and he was like, you're gonna come work for me. And yeah, I enjoyed it very much enjoyed it. Then I got this from Pango yesterday, and that is My Life with the Walter Boys. I want to watch the Netflix show, so I'm gonna read the book first. I always read the book first. Let's take this sticker off and hope that it comes off nicely. Look, these stickers drive me insane because this one was from Target. It messed the cover up. It took some, like, let's stop putting stickers on books. Anyway. And these stickers I hate because they don't come off. But anyway, so My Life with the Walter Boys. This is about Jackie, and she ends up having to move. Her parents die in an accident, I believe. And then she is shipped across the country. My light is blinking at me. Please don't die on my camera until I've only got like 4 books left. Please don't die. She is shipped across country to live with this family. They have 11 boys. So I'm excited. Another book I got off Pango is Riley Sager's The Last Time I Lied. I love Riley Sager's writing. Two Truths and a Lie. They play this all the time. Natalie, Allison, Vivian, Natalie, Allison, and first time camper Emma. They're playing this, and then I think like only one of them comes back. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. It sounded interesting. And then you saw this in my Bookish Ultimate Book video, but I got Bewitched. This is the first in a series. This is about Celine, and she ends up waking a Memnon the Cursed, who mistakes her for his long dead wife. So, sound interesting. And then the last 2 books you've already saw, but they're my Book of the Month picks. We have Just for the Summer by Amy Jimenez. I don't need to tell you about this because if you've been in the book community, you know what this is about. This is, it follows our 2 main characters, Justin and Emma, and they believe they are cursed because every person they date breaks up with them and then finds their soulmate and gets married right after. And then they decide, well, if we date and then break up with each other, we'll find, you know. So, I'm excited to read this. And then last but not least, we have Apples Never Fall by Leanne Moriarty. This is also becoming a show, and I want to read it before the show comes out. This is a domestic thriller. So I think this is about like their mother was missing. It says, if your mother was missing, would you tell the police, even if the most obvious suspect was your father? So it sounds good. So those are all the books that I have bought in April. If you have not already, like, subscribe. If you made it this far, put a little like book stack in the comments. But yeah, don't forget to do all the YouTube things. My goal right now is to get to 300 subscribers. My goal after that, 350. We are slowly but surely making our way there, so don't forget to do all the YouTube things. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Fiance, I am terrible at like describing. Goodness, my brain has stopped working. Why are you focusing in the back? Is there a ghost back there that I don't know about? What is her name?